Welcome back viewers. In today's video we are going to check out the BROS 22.04 LTS. It is based on Kubuntu 22.04. So let us start. This is the login screen of BROS 22.04 LTS. You get the profile picture, the username, the profile picture. This is the password field. You got suspend, restart and shutdown at the bottom, and on the left side of the bottom screen you got the virtual keyboard. So this is how the virtual keyboard will open up, and it will facilitate you to input the password just in case the physical keyboard is not working. So now let us start. I have observed that this BROS installation took some more time than usual, because in most of the operating systems you take less than 10 minutes to install, but this BROS took around 15 minutes to install on a virtual machine. Maybe this is not true for the bare metal installations, but at least on virtual machine with 4 GB RAM and swap to Hibernate option chosen, it took some more time than usual to install. So you have to be patient while doing the installation of BROS. And also the booting time is little slower than other operating systems. On virtual machine you can see still it has not booted up. Okay, so it has automatically scaled the resolution, so it is perfect. And I need not do the manual scaling of resolution from the settings. But still the bottom dock is yet to appear on the screen. It is slow, but it looks very neat and clean. We just wait for the dock to appear so we can start ahead with the review. Yes, now the dock has appeared. And first thing I notice is there are some updates available. Let us check out what is available. So everything is taking some time to open up. So the Windows appears little slow than other operating systems. Maybe this performance needs a little bit tweaking for the developers to work properly on virtual machine. Otherwise, I think it is quite good system. And it is going to be very stable because it is based on Ubuntu. Ubuntu I have used personally for around 1 year. It was very stable system. The updates come regularly. The updates, there is no issue in the updates. Everything is working perfectly fine during the 1 year of usage. So I can say that if it is based on Kubuntu, BROS will also be likewise stable. So don't expect any big issues to come up. It will be uneventual. There won't be any messy events for you. So 419 updates are there. Let us see what is being offered for the updates. So whenever the Kubuntu updates will be released, they will be available for you also. So it is taking some. Okay, so this is it. The application menu bar has an update. Breeze dark. Okay, so the themes get update. The firmware update is updated. Beam has got update. GStreamer Discover has got updates. The KD Plasma Desktop has got a big update. You can see here. The system or the base packages also got updates. Printer has got update. The distribution packaging has got update. Distro info data. So Evolution has got some update. Firefox. The GCC compiler has got update. So a lot of updates are there. JPG has got update. Git, Nautilus, Kevin, AppArmor. So it is a system-wide update, we can say. It has touched almost all the points of the system, all the functionalities of the system. Mesa has got update, NTFS, NFT tables. So Plasma has got update. Python has got update. Samba, rsync, rsystemlog, PZ data, thermald, systemd has got update. Sudo has got update. Software, Snapd, everything has got update. So it is a system wide updates, good. So you can expect some good updates to come up and your system will stay updated. I will now close this. So this BROS is a KDE desktop. It is a tweaked KDE desktop. So instead of the KDE panel, you get a dock at the bottom. And in the dock, first is the application menu. So this is the application menu. Then this is the LibreWolf web browser. You got Dolphin. This is the console. The Kate, that is an advanced text editor. You got the system monitor. Let us open the system monitor also. We will check out the memory and resource usage. So the Dolphin is opening up. So everything takes some time in the virtual machine. It is not very snappy in the virtual machine. You can see here. So let us check the KDE. Yes, it is. Version is not given here. So anyway, we will check it in settings. The LibreWolf has still not started up. Console is still yet to open. System monitor is also not there. So system is quite slow, I can say. Let us try. Yes, now the LibreWolf is coming up on the screen. I think this, let me check. This LibreWolf is, I think, nothing but a fork or it is based on Mozilla Firefox, because I can see this settings menu looks just like in Mozilla Firefox. Everything you see, all the settings menu is just like Mozilla Firefox. So it must be based on Mozilla Firefox. So let me check the version. So the LibreWolf version is 99.0.1-3. So it must be current, because right now around 102 or 105 version is there, current version for the Mozilla Firefox. So since this is based on Mozilla Firefox, this is also quite current version, not very old version. Okay, so the system monitor is open. So the memory RAM usage is around 1.4 GB out of the 3.8 allocated for the virtual machine. Disk usage 14.1 GB has been used out of the 23.9 GB available. CPU usage right now is on the higher side, maybe because the updates are pending in the background. That's why. You can see the system monitor is taking up around 7.2% of CPU usage and 102.5 MB of memory. Discover itself is taking 2.7 MB. Let us check out the applications. Yes, only two applications are shown in the memory. I don't know how. They should show the other applications also. What is this? Show details sidebar. Okay, so this will show the details for the app. Okay. So I don't know why only two applications are visible. It should show all, or only two applications are running. Let me check. Okay, so the processes have got a different view. Okay, so this is the process view. Latte dock is consuming 177.7 MB. Okay, so this is it. Only two applications are running. Okay, what happened to the console did not open up. We had tried to open the console, so you see it is not opening up. Let us open the Discover again. Okay, so now the console has opened up. You can see, just a moment, where was the console looks little different. Yes, so they have got the transparency settings, so you get a transparent window for console. It looks very nice. It is pleasant for the eyes. It adds some style to the desktop. Okay, so now I will close this. Okay, now the CPU usage has come down to around 32 to 28%. What we will do is let us apply the updates. Let us see what happens if we do the updates. Close this. Let us go here over to here and then apply the updates. I think after application of the updates, the CPU usage will come down. Let us see. This is the K calculator. So you got the science mode, statistical mode, numerical system mode. So it is a advanced calculator for the users. K calc, it is there available in the doc. Then there is authentication for the updates to start. So let us see what happens once the updates are applied. The CPU usage should come down, as well as the RAM usage. Maybe it will come down by 200 to 300 MB. What is this? Cannot okay. Let us see. Do it once again. Okay. What we will do is now. So now updates are going on. There was some issue when we first tried to update the, yes, there is again this issue, unable to apply the lock. So I think the discover store is running in the background, I think. So okay, so for reporting, this has opened up the Contacto web page of the PROS, that is the contact page of the PROS. So anyway, we will not report this issue. There is some issue. So what we will do is, I will close this down. Let us open the console. We will do it from the update from the console. So there is some issue in the update also. So there are some PPAs like this, the Mozilla Team PPA, then this Sebastian Stenzel, Cryptomatter, Ubuntu. So two PPAs I can see, they are there, and they added one repo for the LibreWolf. Okay, so 357 packages can be upgraded. So we will now do the upgrade. Something is preventing this from getting updated. There is some lock that is not been the front end. Okay. So you see, this is what happens when you open and try to work on a new operating system that is was unknown to you till now. So what we will do is, we will just open the system monitor, go to the applications, yes, and we will quit the Discover application. Let us do it. Now we will do the upgrade again. This time it should work. So yes, there is still some issue is there. So we will close this. Let us check if there is some. No. I think now the update should work. Let us see. I think this time the update will work. Again, there is issue. There is some issue with the update. So anyway, we will now proceed ahead with the review. We will check out the update in the last. Okay, so now this is the volume control. So it is a simple volume control right now. Then there is this language selection. You see, the system is not working that fast. So it is not good in virtual machine, though I allocated around 4 GB of RAM. So yes, now the language has changed. The keyboard layout, it is English now. What is this? This is the notifications panel. So you get this all notifications, clipboard, night color control, vaults, disks and devices, power management, KDE Connect, and the locks key status. Then you have got this day, date, time, calendar. In the development section, you get Notepad, ADQQ. Let us open the Notepad ADQQ. In graphics section, you got Darktable, GIMP is there, GPIC is there, GUNView is there, ImageMagick is there, Inkscape is there, Krita, Ocular, Pinta, and the Scanline. Okay, so this is a note taking application. So you can take notes on this. So this is okay. So it is a nice notepad to take. So it is in basically a text editor where you can take notes. Now we will go over to this. What is Pinta? Let us check out, because Pinta is not there in most of the Linux distros. Let us check out what Pinta is. Okay, so Pinta is a drawing application where you can draw, sketch, and then save the sketch, edit the sketches. So this is good for the artist who like to draw, paint, scribble, or even people who like calligraphy. They can also do some calligraphy work on Pinta. Scanlight is there, Ocular, Krita. So all this is for the artist, people involved in arts, drawing, painting, all those people. So it will, and photographers of course. So Darktable is for the photographers, GIMP and Darktable. What is GPIC? Let us check out. I think it is a color picker, so you can create new color, mix and create new colors. You can generate schemes for the new colors and the layouts. Okay, and you can create layouts and color them. Now let us head over to the internet section. So you got Firefox, you got KDE Connect SMS. So you can connect your phone with your mobile, with your system. So all the notifications of the mobile can be visible on your system, that is your laptop or desktop, and vice versa. You can also send SMS messages via your system. So the SMS, when you type your SMS in on your system, it will get transferred to the mobile, and it will be sent to the user or the mobile number that you have selected and input. KRDC is, I think, the remote desktop client. Then you have got LibreWolf, that is the web browser. You have got open on connected device via KDE Connect. So you can connect the drives of the mobile with your system. You got Qubit Torrent, it is a BitTorrent downloader. You got Telegram desktop pre-installed. Let us open KRDC. I will only open the apps which are not generally seen in other Linux desktop. So all unique apps I will open. What is KRDC? Yes. So it is a remote desktop client. You can see the remote desktop. You can connect it via VNC also. Okay, now in multimedia got Ardor 6, Elisa, Kdenlive, Pulse Audio Volume Control, VLC Media Player, WinFF, and XJDO. So you can see, if you remember when we did the introduction video, the developers had claimed that this is the system for the creators. So you can see all these applications. These are Ardor, WinFF, XJDO. All these are used by creators to create music, photography, and other drawing, painting, everything. So all kinds of creation will require such a system. So they have made this system BROS specifically for the creators. Ardor is the Linux audio station. So you can create audio on your Linux system using Ardor. WinFF is nothing but the format converter. So you can convert the format of your audio or video files to any other format of your choice. So there will be a lot of choices available in WinFF. In Office section, you have got Evolution, Ocular, and OnlyOffice desktop editor. So they are not included the OpenOffice or LibreOffice. They have gone for the OnlyOffice desktop editors. So this is the settings for the input method, system settings, and the Wacom tablet finder. And in system, you have got Discover, that is the file manager. Discover, that is the software center. Dolphin, that is the file manager. You have got the info center, the KD partition manager, console, and K system log. K wallet manager is there. Muon package manager is also there, and the startup disk creator is there. So you can create a startup disk just in case your system fails. You can use the startup disk creator to boot up your system and then recover your system. And you have got the system monitor also. Time shift is there for taking the backups. UX term and the X term are the two terminals given as a choice. So let us check out the info center. So it is also taking some time to, yes. So the KDE Plasma version that is available here is 5.24.4. Frameworks version is 5.92. Qt version is 5.15.3. Kernel version is 5.15.0-56 generic, and the graphics platform is X11. So you got this X11 server, and the hardware, it is nothing but the system hardware configuration for my system. And this is the energy. So there is no energy information available on. This is the detailed device viewer. This is the graphics viewer. So OpenEGL, GLX, Vulkan, and the X server. So all the information is available here. And this is the network information. So the network interface and everything that is given here. I will close this. Now let us go ahead. In the utilities, you have got Arc, that is the archive manager, Cryptomator, emoji selector, Kate, Kcalc we have seen, Latte desktop, Latte doc we have seen, metadata cleaner, Notepad ADQQ, that is you have seen. Spectacle is nothing but the screenshot taker and the text info. So let us open the text info. Let us see what is there. This I have never used before. What is this? Okay. This is the main info, QH, common options, core utils, date input information. Yes, so these are nothing but the different utilities that are available. So these are the terminal utilities. For example, Arch, B2Sum, base32, base64. So you can use these utilities to do command the system to do different things. For example, Arch can be used to print machine hardware name. B2Sum can be used to check the Blake 2 digest. Base32, base64 can be used for the base32 encode decode data. So it is nothing but some utilities for the terminal interface which you can use to administer your system or get some information from the system. So I think we will do a separate video on this, how these things work. So I will require this to put in my diary. So in later, sometime later, we will have a video on this. So this is the text info. So it will provide you different system information from the terminal. You have to input the command and it will give you some data about the system. What is Cryptomator? Okay, so you can add your important files to the vault. So it will encrypt the files in the vault, so it will be safe, and you can maybe it will have some password to open and encrypt and decrypt the files from the vault. So this is a good way to have privacy for your important files. And there is nothing there. There is this KDE help and the power session manager. So you can lock log out, switch user, sleep, restart, and shut down. So it is quite system is quite simple. There is no real-time privileges that have to be added. Nothing there. There is no additional special kernel like the Licorice kernel or the Xanmode kernel or low latency kernel. It is straightforward. The standard Linux kernel is there, 5.15, that is available in Ubuntu, and it is a LTS kernel. So that LTS kernel is there. So you can use this to create your audio video using this BROS LTS OS LTS 22.04 LTS. So they are not gone for the real-time kernel or the ultra low latency kernel or the low latency kernel that is found in Ubuntu. So they have just gone with the standard kernel because it makes sense, because you see, for making a single track video like what I am doing right now, it has got a video track and just a audio track. So you don't require any special real-time kernel or low latency kernel for that. You can use the standard Linux kernel, which is quite fast. But if you are planning to doing multi-track recording, for example 2 audio or 3 audio tracks and 2 video tracks or something like that, then you will require the ultra low latency or low latency kernels, or even real-time kernel is also required. But in the standard Linux kernel, you get around 5 to 8 milliseconds of latency. That is good enough for the single track recording. But in multi-track recording, definitely you require a low latency, ultra low latency, or the real-time kernel. So this is good enough for most of the use cases. Most of the people are going to record a single track only. So there it is. This system is good enough for all those kind of people. Now let us check out the wallpapers. So wallpapers are interesting for everybody. Wallpapers give us early impression of the system. If wallpaper is good, system people adopt the system. If wallpapers are poor, people are not interested in trying out those systems. So let us apply this. Now see what happens. Okay, this is how it looks. Nice. This is also nice looking wallpapers. All nature and scenery wallpapers are there. There are, I think, no abstracts. Let us see. This one is also nice looking. This one is abstract. No, it is also real only. I thought it was abstract. No. This one is nice. This one is also good. Nice one. So all wallpapers are nice. They are carefully selected wallpapers for the system, because wallpapers make the first impression about your system. So if any new user comes across any new system, the first impression is done by the wallpaper and the icons. They are the first point of contact between the user and the system. So this is also nice one. And this was Honeywave was the default wallpaper that was applied. I will not go through all the wallpapers because it makes it very difficult. I think this one is, I will select just few one. So this one is also nice. This is also nice one. Mojave. So Mojave wallpaper inspiration from the Apple. So this is also nice one. This is not that good, but it's okay. I did not like it. This one is real nice. Yes. So there are a lot of wallpapers. I will not go through all of them. This one is elementary OS style wallpaper. This one should look good. It is a forest wallpaper. Yes, this is quite okay. But this road colors are flouting with the dark color. This is from the Banff National Park in Canada. This is also nice one. So all in all great wallpapers are there. And then okay, so that is good. Now anything else to do? Yes, now let us come back to this Discover and try to do the update. Let's try to do the update. Now the update is getting applied. Earlier there was issue with the package lock. The package lock could not be obtained. Now it has got a lock on the packages and updates are going fine. So that's good because this update lock issue created a panic because see if update fails like this then the system is of no use, but it is not like that. Maybe there was some package updater running in the background, so that was preventing the package lock for the Discover, but now I think the issue is resolved. The package updater has finished the sync in the background and now updates can be updated or applied. So everything in end, everything is working okay. Only this system is a bit slower on the virtual machine. Maybe you will not have this issue on the bare metal when you will do it. Install BROS LTS version on your system. So the update is running. We will wait for the update to finish and then we will stop the video. And you can see this app indicators. So it is quite unique app indicators. So you get this circle here and there is one dot at the bottom also. There are two indicators there. Meanwhile, let us open the system settings. Let us see what themes are available for installation. Okay, so only two themes are there. That is this light and dark theme. And you can do some more appearance settings and change wallpapers from here also. You can do more behavior settings from here. Let us check out the appearance settings, what is available. Okay, so the global themes available are six. Mojave is there, Mojave Light, Kubuntu, Breeze, Breeze Dark, and the Twilight. Okay, so the Mojave Light is applied right now. Okay, so this is the Mojave Light theme that is applied, and there is another Mojave, Kubuntu, Breeze, Breeze Dark, and the Breeze Twilight. Now let us check out what icons are available. Okay, so you got Humanity, Humanity Dark, Breeze, login icons, the norm, Tela Black Circle, Ubuntu Mono Light, Ubuntu Mono Dark, and the fonts that are available. So it is using the Noto Sans family of fonts right now. You can see it here, and Hack fonts. Let us check the color scheme that is applied. So right now the Mojave light color scheme is there. You got this Mojave dark, Krita neutral, Krita darker, Krita bright, Krita dark, Krita blender, Breeze light, Breeze classic, Breeze dark. So these are all the color schemes available for theming your desktop. Then you got this oxygen cold. So number of color features. Now let us check out the plasma style. So you got this Air, Breeze, Breeze Dark, Breeze Light, Kubuntu, Mojave Light. So what they have done is they have used the plasma style as Mojave. Then they have used the lighter thing for the global theme, but they have used the plasma style as Mojave. So they have mixed matched the two themes, but it is looking very nice and pleasant for the eyes. Now let us check out the window decorations. So in window decorations, you have got this breeze, Mojave, then you got Mojave light and the plastic. So they have used the Mojave light window decorations. So they have mismatched the themes and decorations. So that's good. Now anything you can also do this online account. So you can log into your online accounts like Gnome, Microsoft, your Windows domain, everything, all those kinds of things you can do it from here. You can add a new account. For example, let me click. So open desktop, open cloud, Nextcloud, Google, you can do it, and some further more will be there, of course. Now let us check out the display and monitor section. So this is it. Standard display configuration for the KDE desktop. And you got this system information here also that we already checked out. There is firewall also, inbuilt firewall. So you can start this. So you can enable the firewall. You have to input your password and enable the firewall. Default incoming policy is ignore and default outgoing policy is allowed. So that's good enough for most of the users, general users. And you can configure the login screen. So there are three themes for the login screen. You can even add some more HDDM themes: Breeze, Chili Plasma, and Chili for Plasma. So which theme is right now applied, we don't know. I think it will be Chili or Chili Plasma, one of them. Then for the auto start, let us see. You can specify the application that will auto start with the system. For example, we can add application firewall. Let me, firewall is there? No, it is not coming up. But you can add firewall also. It should be possible. It is not showing. Should come in utilities. It is not there. Maybe there is some other option how to add the firewall. You can configure the background services, the desktop session. So there are some default choices available, like the default leave option is end the current session, restart computer, and turn off the computer. So whenever you will leave the desktop, it will do the action as configured here. It can restart the computer, it can turn off the computer, or end the current session. When logging in, you can restore the previous saved section, restore manually saved section, and start with the empty session. So all these options are available. And general option is confirm logout and offer shutdown option. If you untick here, then it won't confirm logout. So immediately on selecting the logout, the system will log out without confirming, and it will not offer you the shutdown options. There are some system shortcuts that are available as default, and you can do a custom shortcut also for all these different actions and applications. So here you can do the custom shortcuts. These custom shortcuts are done by the developers, but you can also edit it and change it according to your choice. And you can specify some more custom shortcuts here. And there is an option for backups also. You can enable the backups. For example, I will now enable the backup. You can add a new plan for the backup. So what kind of backup you want? Backup plan 1. So we got a version backups. It is recommended, or you can have a synchronized backup. So this type of backup is an archive. It contains the latest versions of your files and earlier backup versions. Using this backup allows you to recover older versions of your files which are deleted. So this is a more comprehensive backup, version backup. You have to apply this warning. There is some warning. Let us see what the warning is. Okay, we say okay. Now you have to go, you have to specify which files will be the source for your backup. So I will just click on the root, so all the files in the root, or you can specify only the home folder. For example, I will right now do the only home folder, so only files from the home folder will be back for, and they will be also versioned, so successive versions will get backup, and you can restore any of the version of your file you require. And then you have to specify the, yeah, just apply it here once, it will show you warning, and you can either save the archive backup to your file system path or external storage. So right now we don't have any external storage for the virtual machine, so you can select the local file path, you can apply this, then you can schedule active usage time, manual activation. So you can go for manual activation, you can choose the interval active usage time. Now you apply this and you do the advanced settings. So these are extra options for advanced users. Show hidden folders in source selection, verify integrity of backup. So this is good to select, generate recovery information. This will make your backups use around 110% more storage, and saving backups will take slightly longer time. In return, it will be possible to recover from a partially corrupted backup. So that is good. Exclude files and folders based on patterns. The patterns need to be listed in a text file with one pattern per line. So I mean, this is quite advanced, we will not go with this, but this too is good enough for most of the users. And show hidden folders in source selection. This makes it possible to explicitly include or exclude hidden folders in the backup source selection. Hidden folders have a name that starts with a dot. They are typically located in a home folder and are used to store settings and temporary. So if you want to store your user settings, you can choose this. Otherwise you can only do the user file backup, what we are going to do right now, only the user file backups, no system or the config files backup. If you select this, it will do the backup of your config files also, user config files, so we will not do that. I'm just showing you one way to do the update. You can go with any of the options as per your requirement. So that's it, we have configured the backups. Now we will go back to the backup. So here you can see the backup plan is there. You can reconfigure it and you can open and restore from the existing backups also. Then you have got this KDE wallet, so you can configure your online wallets for making payments, receiving payments, all those kind of things. So this is the configuration for the KDE wallet and the access control also. That's it, I think. Most of the things we have covered. There is nothing new to be done. Now let us check out the updates, how the updates are going on. Still 77% has completed, rest is pending. So these are some more. Now let us check out the driver manager. So driver manager is an external application, has been automatically launched. Let us see what is the driver. I think this will allow you to install some drivers. Let us check. Yes, so this is allow you to install your graphics card driver or some audio. So if you got audio card, separate audio card, so that will allow you to install the drivers for the audio card, your video cards, all those things. So right now our system does not have any extra or additional card. Everything is integrated, so there are no additional drivers available. So we'll close this, and this is the KDE Connect settings. And this is the printer section where you can configure your printers. Then this is removable storage section where you can select the or configure the device actions when a removable drive is inserted in the system or a digital camera is inserted in your system. So still the update is going on, and this is the setting for your Thunderbolt ports. There are some regional settings. This is for mostly for the language, day, date, time functions. Okay, so the update is still going on. You can configure the languages, format, spell check, and the date and time settings. You can add more languages also from here. So we wait for the update to complete and then I will stop the video. In the next video, we will check out the regular version of BROS, that is the rolling release version of BROS. It is based on the Ubuntu rolling release or the Kubuntu rolling release. So that will contain more updated packages, more recent kernel. So if you are a creator looking for a system with more updated packages for the different audio, video and the creator apps, you can go with the rolling release or the regular version of BROS. And if you are someone who requires more stability, he can go for this LTS version of BROS. Okay, so you can see the connection, wired connection one is activated. So the Wi-Fi drivers have updated. So in background, it got disconnected and again it got reconnected. Okay, so the application Cryptometer has closed unexpectedly. Leave closed. Okay, so you can. I think the Cryptometer has got an update. That's why the error came up on the screen. So the installation of the updates has completed successfully. With this, I will stop the video here. See you in the next video. Bye bye.